They say anything that gives us pleasure, we repeat it. This is human nature. This is animal nature. This is all nature. We live in a world where the pursuit of pleasure has become an obsession. From the moment we wake up to the time we go to bed, we are bombarded with stimuli designed to trigger the release of dopamine in our brains, the neurotransmitter responsible for pleasure and reward. Whether scrolling through social media, indulging in sugary snacks, or seeking instant gratification, where cupcakes could become as addictive as cocaine. The human body contains hundreds of different chemicals and neurotransmitters, each with its own specific functions and roles. Here are 5 popular ones: endorphins, dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and cortisol. Endorphins are natural painkillers that make us feel good and reduces pain. Dopamine drives pleasure, motivation, and reinforcement of behaviors. Serotonin regulates mood, appetite, and sleep, promoting feelings of well-being. Oxytocin promotes social bonding and trust, released during intimate moments. Cortisol, stress hormone triggering the fight or flight response. Chronic stress can lead to health issues. If there were a celebrity among the brain chemicals, it would have to be dopamine, for it constantly pushes us in the pursuit of pleasure. And that compels us to ask these questions. What toll this relentless pursuit of pleasure take on our mental health and well-being? How can we find a balance in a world that encourages us constantly to seek instant gratification? These are the questions we must confront if we are to lead fulfilling lives in the age of the dopamine chase. First and foremost, it's essential to understand that dopamine is nature's way of reinforcing behaviors that are essential for our survival, such as eating and reproduction. However, in today's world, the stimuli that trigger dopamine release have become increasingly artificial and abundant, leading to a constant craving for more. This pursuit of instant gratification has serious consequences for our mental health. Research has shown that excessive dopamine stimulation can lead to addiction, anxiety, and depression. The rise of dopamine culture reflects a significant shift in societal values and behaviors towards instant gratification and stimulation-seeking activities. For example, traditional forms of engagement such as playing a sport or enjoying a newspaper have evolved into more passive and immediate experiences driven by the consumption of bite-sized content and quick thrills. This transformation is evident across various domains, from athletics, where participation has been replaced by the passive consumption of sports through gambling or spectatorship, to journalism, wherein high-depth reporting was given way to attention-grabbing clickbait headlines, to communication relationships, where the slow-paced art of letter writing or courtship has been replaced by rapid-fire texting and swiping on dating apps. This dopamine-centric culture prioritizes the quick hit of pleasure over sustained engagement, leading to a society increasingly reliant on significant gratification and surface-level interactions. We have become trapped in a cycle of seeking pleasure without ever finding true fulfillment, leaving us feeling empty and disconnected from ourselves and others. Here are some celebrities, along with many others, who have faced battles with addiction and have used their platforms to raise awareness and advocate for recovery and mental health support, like Robert Downey Jr., Lindsay Lohan, Britney Spears, Elton John, Robin Williams, Ben Affleck, and Drew Barrymore, to name a few. So what can we do to change this? We begin by setting tech boundaries, practicing mindfulness, and embracing fulfilling activities. We must value genuine connections and purpose over social media validation or material gains. Prioritizing meaningful relationships and aligned goals leads to true fulfillment and happiness. While the pursuit of dopamine is natural, but it's essential that we find a balance in a quest for pleasure.